Hey everybody, I'd like to welcome you on this flight today from Norman, Oklahoma to Shawnee, Oklahoma and the Coronado A36 Bonanza. And this is a new series that I'm beginning, which we will take the Bonanza from Oklahoma all the way to the Arctic Ocean in Barrow, Alaska in just 20 minutes a day. So it's going to be a long series, and I hope you enjoy it. And I'm going to get our flight plan going here. You can see that I have AirServer Universal running. It's mirroring off my iPad, which is running ForeFlight Pro. And so we'll be able to track our progress on the iPad as well and get some real-world training using ForeFlight in cooperation with the AHRS data from Flight Simulator, which is piping into the iPad and into ForeFlight. Additionally, I have some other apps running that are going to provide real-world ADS-B traffic as well. So we'll be able to possibly see some other general aviation and airline traffic. Without further ado, I'm going to load a flight plan here and we will get going. So since it's run a simulated world, doing a pre-flight inspection is not critical because the aircraft loads up most perfect state that it can. At least this model doesn't have any kind of squawks or anything built into it. So this is FSX Flight, and it's essential for getting your AHRS data from Flight Simulator to the iPad. So now you can see that our position updated on ForeFlight, and we are located at Norman Westheimer Airport. Alright, holding the brakes, all switches are off. We will forego the locker-on inspection. In future episodes, I do want to incorporate that to show everyone what it's like to when you would step out to the airplane and go, because it's very, very critical that in real-world flying that we do a pre-flight inspection just to make sure that there aren't any birds that have created nests or any of our ports or tubes are plugged, that our vents are all open. That our surfaces are working as we expect, that somebody didn't injure the airplane, it announced to us, and so it's very, very critical to make sure we do a pre-flight inspection. There have been lots of incidents and accidents that have occurred because pilots haven't done proper pre-flight inspection. They've gone out and flown and realized, and in the accident investigation discovered that tow bars attached to the front of the airplane, or that's something that we'll bring into further episodes. Alright, before starting checklist, seat belts, shoulder harness fastened, parking brake, I'm holding the brakes, all avionics are off, circuit breakers in, landing gear handle is down, flaps are up, cowl flaps are open, light switches are off, electrical elevator trim switch off, fuel selector valve, take on right, battery alternator switches on, okay, no external power, starting engine, alternate electronics equipment off, battery switch on, auxiliary power unit disconnected, engine start, full rich, propeller full high, throttle full open, auxiliary fuel pump, fuel pump on, and off. And start switch. Clear prop. A37. Warflight brought up a taxi map for me. Oil pressure, external power meter. Starting. What is required? Basically 6 o'clock position. Great. So let's get our Aegis and let's get the heck out of here. Westheimer ground, Bonanza 9092 Tango, VFR to the east, ready to taxi.
Westheimer ground, November 9092 Tango, with taxi for takeoff, departure to the east. November 9092 Tango, taxi continuing hold short of runway 17, take taxi with Bravo, Charlie. Contact tower on 118.0, we're ready.
Taxi to 17 via Bravo Charlie 118.0 Bonanza 92 Tango.
Taxi, hold short runway 17, using taxiway Bravo Charlie 902 Tango.
3, 2, 1, crossing, and then most likely turn to the left.
Approaching runway 21. Entered runway 21. 4,500 feet remaining.
So just like I foregoed the pre-flight inspection, I am also going to forego engine run-up today because we're in the simulator, and I want to get airborne because okay, there's Charlie. Flaps down. Westheimer Tower, nope. Bonanza 9092 Tango, runway 17, ready for VFR departure to the east.
Westheimer Tower, November 9092 Tango, runway 17, ready for takeoff. Departure to the east. November 9092 Tango, clear for takeoff. Runway 17, east departure to the first.
Clear for takeoff 17, east departure approved. Bonanza 92 Tango, 9092 Tango.
Approaching runway 18. Entered runway 18. 5,100 feet remaining.
Alright, pause here momentarily, make sure the elevator trim is set. Slightly up, and here we go. There's spins alive. Rotate. And flying to Shawnee. Shawnee has a north frequency change through 92 Tango. So we're going to get Shawnee 2.8, 2.7. So the idea behind this is just flying 20 minutes a day to do something in Flight Simulator. Just do something in Flight Simulator. It doesn't have to be fly to Barrow, Alaska in the Arctic Ocean. It can literally be just turn on, have the airplane sitting on the runway, add power, and just fly the pattern using your checklist. And it's something I talked about a while back, and you know, this idea just came to me within the past week that this should be something that I'm doing. Alright, close the cowl flaps, inner prop back, inner throttle back. And I'm not doing the greatest job today managing my altitude. Thank you.
Destination AWAS is 118.275.
Kilo, Sierra, November, Lima, automated weather observation, visibility greater than 217. Kilo, Sierra, November, Lima, automated weather observation, 1825, Zulu, wind 159er at 10. Visibility greater than 20 miles. Sky condition clear. Temperature 26 Celsius. Dew point 17 Celsius. Altimeter 3017. Hotel 45. Automated weather observation 1826 Zulu. Wind 152 at 10. Visibility greater than 20 miles. Sky condition clear. Temperature 26 Celsius. Dew point 17 Celsius. Altimeter 3017. Kilo, Sierra, November, Lima. Automated weather observation 1825. Zulu. Wind 159er at 10. Visibility greater than 20 miles. Sky condition clear. Temperature 26 Celsius. Dew point 17 Celsius. Altimeter 3017. Hotel 45.
Alright, so let's get back on course here. Keep an eye on the 4. Shawnee, it's going to be an easy approach because we're using runway 10 south, so we'll be lining up for runway 17 or 18. There's 3,000. Two jumps around quick. Even sets us up right for the 45. For the downwind for I'm not texting, I'm actually pulling up airport information here. Runway 17 and 35, so we'll be entering 45 for right downwind on runway 17. Traffic pattern altitude is 2,100. Rich. Shawnee traffic, Bonanza 9092 Tango, 4 mile 45 for right downwind runway 17, full stop Shawnee. Shawnee traffic, Bonanza 9092 Tango, right downwind, runway 17, full stop, Shawnee. Prop full, mixtures rich. Shawnee traffic, Bonanza 9092 Tango, right base runway 17, Shawnee. And landing gear is down, full flaps. Field elevation is 1069. Just gonna turn here. I would be making a left look and make sure final's clear. And I'll get head tracking set up for next flight. Shawnee traffic, Bonanza 90 Tango, final runway 17, Shawnee. Got 600 feet to go. There's 500.
500.
Shawnee traffic, Bonanza 92 Tango, 1 mile final, runway 17, full stop, Shawnee. $300. 200. 'Shawnee traffic, 92 Tango, clear of the active. Taxi to the ramp, Shawnee. So this must be one of the airports that Orbix updated, because this looks really, really nice. Plus, there's airplanes parked there too, so that's a good sign that this was an Orbix update. And it looks pretty realistic. This is an airport I used to fly out of when I lived here in early 2000, and it's very cool. So we'll taxi up to the ramp and shut down. I actually had an instance where I was flying with a friend. We were in a Cessna 150, just doing touch and goes, and we came in on the same runway, runway 17. Our nose wheel went into a rut, and the vibration from that nose wheel being in the rut caused such a shaking of the airplane. I literally thought that there was an emergency happening, and we shut the airplane down and basically pushed it all the way up here. And turned out that it was just stuck in a rut. There wasn't anything wrong with the airplane. Looks very realistic. Looks just like the terminal. Alright, called good. Yes, master switch off. Keep the beacon on. Yeah, that's gonna stay on. Confidence throttle. That's full. Sure. Come on. Freeze off. Alright, that wraps it up here. Alright, for tomorrow's flight, we will be flying to Chandler, Oklahoma, and another short hop that we're going to try to accomplish in 20 minutes. So I hope that you enjoyed this flight, and looking forward to a exciting series as we traverse Oklahoma, up over the Great Lakes, Oshkosh, Wisconsin, and then westward, Wyoming and Montana, and then up through Canada to Alaska, and then on to the Arctic Ocean. So, alright, we'll catch you on the next flight. Thanks.
0 miles. Sky condition clear.